Take him to green, Bob.
Mike's got the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, green flag is in the air. Class C late models under green. The number 38 machine is out front. That would be the Chris Lovett machine as he's trying to lead him off of 2. Not going to happen.
Here comes Hunter Sweet. Sweeps down to the inside under Chris Lovett. Hunter Sweet in that Reed's Metal late model in the Reed's Metal C-Class late model division here tonight. They're crossing it over up here in the front. Lovett down to the bottom now. Nevin Gainey's going to put his nose into the picture here in just a second. Keep your eyes on the Bebsberger number 17 up into that second position. Here comes Cole Exum at number 68 as well.
Here we come back to the stripe. It's still going to be the 78 machine of Arthur Conquest, your leader. Nevin Gainey working the high side. Gainey had to get out of it a little bit off of 2. That allows CarQuest to take about a 4-car length advantage into turn number 3. Chris Lovett right there in the third spot. Nevin Gainey working the high side. Conquest on the bottom. Who's it going to be at the stripe? It's going to be almost a dead heat. They're going to give it to Arthur Conquest as by a nose over Nevin Gainey, but not anymore. Gainey, your new race leader.
All right, Nevin Gainey now passes team car with Hunter Sweet driving. They all race out of the same stables down there in Fort White, Florida. How about Will Harrington? He's digging on the bottom of that 00. A little contact there with Dusty Sparkman in the 007. Will Harrington now up into that second position. Here comes Dusty Sparkman. He's going to follow him through. Here and him and Dusty and Hunter Sweet making a little contact. Down the back straightaway, but Nevin Gainey working the high side of the racetrack. I told you we'd have a high side hero here tonight.
Absolutely. Dusty Sparkman up to the third spot. Gainey, your leader, as he's setting sail, stretching it out. We got a yellow. We got one up there in turn number 4. All right.
Harrington on the bottom. Nevin Gainey on top. Gainey fires first. He'll lead him down into turns number 1. Here comes Harrington. We got a little contact here through the field, but it looks like they're going to make it down the front straightaway. Okay, can we get through turns number 1 and 2 clean and stay green? It looks like it. Keep your eyes on the 82 and the 6. The 6 of Clay Harris, the 82 of Shane Taylor down on the bottom side of the racetrack, but out front, it is Nevin Gainey in a class of his own right now.
It is Nevin Gainey, your race leader. And Joe, look at how many guys are taking that top shelf. Like you said a little bit earlier, there are going to be guys going up there searching. Nevin Gainey has found it. However, Will Harrington staying on the bottom, not losing a whole lot of ground. The top 2 is kind of checked out. Dusty Sparkman running in the third spot. He's almost a straightaway behind your race leaders. And I tell you what, Will Harrington not letting Nevin Gainey get too far ahead.
We talked about Will earlier, Bob. He's wanted a caution flag on the speedway. Looks like Wyatt Gainey.
And those are the best of the best.
Yes.
And that's the best description of this track, a technical racetrack.
Absolutely.
Nevin Gainey just lost first place, Joe.
Oh, contact. Gainey. Hey, Gainey and Harrington make contact here on the front straightaway. They wad him up down there in turns number 1 and 2. Man. Tough call for him. Dusty Sparkman digs down to the bottom side trying to get a run on Chris Lovett and the number 38.
Nevin Gainey continues to lead as they work off of turn number 4. Dusty Sparkman in the third spot. Tyler Clem now coming to life. Tyler up to the 5th spot. Looking for more as Gainey leads him off of 2. Nevin Gainey, go ahead, Joe. Nevin Gainey continues to lead. Running in the number 2 spot. It's a Chris Lovett machine now. Good battle for the 3rd spot. As Dusty Sparkman on the high side, Tyler Clem trying to take a peek to crack the top 4. It's going to be halfway home this time by 10 down, 10 to go.
All right, Chris Lovett now Working the same line is Nevin Gainey. Love it. Was here just a few months ago, late in October, let's say, and had a great run in the 602. Right now, he and Nevin Gainey are within a couple tenths of one another on the racetrack. They are the 1 and 2 positions here tonight at Alltech Raceway for the final race of the night. Clay Harris passing cars, just went by the 58 and the 78 of Hunter Sweet. Hunter Sweet down on the bottom side of the racetrack. The 58 of Tyler Clem now drifting back. Tyler Clem in that 5th position.
Nevin Gainey continues to stretch it out over Chris Lovett, Dusty Sparkman, Clay Harris in the 4th spot, Arthur Conquest hanging on the 5th, Tyler Clem in 6th, Trey Mills, the youngster in the 14 junior, running in the 7th spot. Laps winding down.
Yeah, laps winding down here tonight. Bob, I'll tell you, still feel it for Will Harrington in that 00. Man, tough break for that driver here tonight. Hated to see that. He had a great race car, but I don't count him out. These guys are racing again tomorrow night and the brawl back tomorrow night. Will could show up tomorrow night and take everything, take it all home tomorrow night. But out front here, it's still Nevin Gainey here tonight. Looks like the 55 down low on the back straightaway there. That's going to be Devin Walker. Devin Walker in that 55. Going to bring the caution lap out with...
As we're back under green. On the high side, Dusty Sparkman now dives to the bottom. Sparkman looking for the number 1 spot. Dusty Sparkman with a good run off of turn number 2, but it's still Nevin Gainey. Tyler Clem, the big loser on that restart, as he dropped back to the 7th, 8th spot. Horrible restart for Clem as they work off a 4. 5 to go.
How about Clay Harris coming on strong late in this one? He's down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Dusty Sparkman right there. Chris Lovett. Clay Harris now drifts up in front of Sparkman. Sparkman had to get on the binders real quick. Clay Harris looking for another groove, trying to find some speed out of the number 6 car here tonight.
Clay Harris with a good run going. Nobody going to catch Nevin Gainey. 4 more laps to go. As the night's winding down here at the Alltech Raceway, Nevin Gainey with a 10-car length advantage as he sails it off into turn number 3. It's going to be 3 to go. This time by for the local favorite, Nevin Gainey.
I'll tell you, Bob, tough break here tonight earlier in this one, but Nevin Gainey able to hold on here. Looking good here in the closing laps. 3 laps remaining for the Fort White Phenom, the Bev's Burger, number 17, the Kryptonite race car by Gainey. Up front here, Clay Harris now closing in for 2nd position on Chris Lovett. Harris with a fast race car coming on strong at the end. Here comes Trey Mills to the inside. The youngster, Trey Mills, smooth, calm, cool, and collective down there in that number 14. He takes the position.
Trey Mills up to the 4th spot with a white flag waving. Mills with a great run here in the second half of the race. Should have stayed on the bottom, is up there on the top shelf. Final time off of turn number 2 and down the backstretch. Nevin Gainey with an 8-car length advantage over Clay Harris for the final time through 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is gonna be Nevin Gainey, your winner. Coming home second to be Clay Harris.